Episode 8 of Goosebumps 2023 brings the story of Harold Biddle and Slappy to a close, but what happens to the villainous ventriloquist dummy? Slappy's defeat in Goosebumps Episode 8 explained. In Goosebumps Episode 7, the gang learns about Harold's fate firsthand. They try to escape his cursed scrapbook, while his ghost pursues Nora to a secluded mountain cabin. Harold Biddle wants to get Slappy back, and the teens are powerless to stop him until Mr. Bratt writes them a way out of the scrapbook. Although Harold's ghost soon regains control of Bratt's body, the teens are now free and set to work defeating him. Bratt follows Nora to her cabin, where she drags Slappy out into the snow-covered mountains. What follows is a long game of cat and mouse as a possessed Bratt searches for Nora, while Lucas, Isaiah, and Margaret do the same. Isabella and James stay in the car to act as lookouts and are shocked when their parents arrive to help save Nora. Eventually, all the teens and adults arrive at the edge of a cliff, where Bratt stands above Isaiah, finally reunited with Slappy. Isaiah almost falls off the side of the cliff, but to the group's surprise, Harold's spirit saves Isaiah before throwing Slappy down into the abyss below. Is Slappy the dummy gone for good? Although Goosebumps episodes 1-5 barely feature Slappy, episodes 7 and 8 reveal him to be the puppet master behind Harold's reign of terror. However, as Harold finally stands up to the dummy in episode 8, viewers might believe this plot has reached its end. Harold changes his mind about Slappy and throws the dummy off the cliff. The adults and kids all escape with their lives, and Harold's ghost is reunited with his parents at last. However, things are never that easy in the world of Goosebumps. Like so many of the source novels, Episode 8 ends with one last scare. As the camera reaches the dummy's shattered remains on the snowy ground, Slappy's eyes open again. Furthermore, the teaser for Goosebumps Episode 9 shows him talking to someone, implying that a new character will partner with him now. Most of author R.L. Stine's Goosebumps stories end with a seemingly happy coda that's suddenly disrupted by a final jump scare. This outing is no different. Since there are 2 episodes left in Goosebumps Season 1, it seems likely that Slappy's new partner will allow him to wreak revenge on the teens and their parents before the dummy is finally defeated once and for all in the finale. What makes Harold Biddle change his mind about Slappy? Although the pleas from the group help, what drives Harold to turn on Slappy is Slappy claiming that Harold killed his own parents. Harold pauses upon hearing this and decides to save Isaiah from certain death before telling Slappy he didn't kill his parents, but it was Slappy that did it. While Harold was seduced by the popularity that Slappy provided him, he was paranoid and unhinged by the time he used the doll's spell to turn his parents into dummies. As such, all it takes is a moment of clarity for Harold to realize how he's been manipulated by the villain. Why Harold Biddle goes back to his normal human form. When Harold's ghost emerges from Bratt's body, he initially takes on the appearance of his badly burned self. This is how he appears to Margaret and the rest of the teens when he wants to intimidate them, but it doesn't last long. When he touches Margaret's mother, Sarah, on the shoulder, he reverts to his human self. While all the parents are partially responsible for Harold's death in Goosebumps, this moment signifies that he recognizes his role in his demise and now forgives them. His lingering love for Sarah is what allows him to revert to his human form.